probably an
Beej,
overnight
do you want to build a house of cards?
Good luck.
$1.
I mean, I'd love to try.
I will donate $1 per level height it gets before falling.
Will Brett not care? These are his cards there. Brett. Well, he said that they're a little slippery, so he didn't want to use them immediately. Anyway.
A little slippery. That's good for House of Cards.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ooh, I heard that.
Yep.
For somebody who is asking if we are planning to observe a moment of silence at 11 a.m., we are.
Yup.
So, accepted. All right, so I'm going to accept. And if anybody else wants to get on this and donate $1 for every level, you might want to build it back a bit there, Serge. Like behind that line so people can see
Beej, move it back a bit.
Yep.
Apparently I'm directing now.
That's good. I need a foreman.
Search. Tell Beej to move back.
Yeah.
James?
Yeah.
Can we get a real quick clarification on that time for the giveaway?
Until 8 a.m.
Thank you.
Someone get me some tape.
That.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that defeats the purpose.
Excellent. Thank
They
you.
never said no tape.
They didn't.
I mean,
They
that
said
is
House
fair.
of Cards.
we should have brought the giant box of cards from the
Oh yeah.
proper.
I mean, if we have tape at that point, do we just like make one giant tower and just secure it down with duct tape?
Good technique, Beej.
Doing my best.
I didn't actually mean to say that just as it fell. That was really terrible timing. I was legitimately just going to compliment you, and as it was coming out of my mouth, it collapsed, and it's like, wow, I look like a bad person. I'm so sorry.
Well, it happens to all of us whenever we build houses of cards.
James, you should be a House of Cards expert with all the show you've watched.
I mean, what?
The show isn't actually about a person building a house.
Yeah,
of
that's
cards.
not actually. Also,
I mean,
I haven't watched all of that
Given
show.
how long it takes, I can understand why it would take like 3 seasons to build a house of cards.
I mean, that show was like 6 seasons.
Ugh.
It got 6. It just
You're going to be in
finished.
here
though.
for a while, Beej.
It just finished.
I have 6 seasons of a house of cards to build.
I assume there'll be a movie at some point too.
Do.
House of Cards is actually pretty hard to build. It seems weird. I am starting to realize why it's used as a synonymous for something that isn't very stable.
So there is that. There's also that. So if I'm going to build this thing, can I request music, like specifically music that I want to hear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to hear there is a Nichijou bit that's about 5 minutes long where they're building a house of cards, and thank goodness Sean is on audio because he knows what Nichijou is, and he got real excited. He'll definitely know which house of cards bit I'm talking about from that show.
Air Beej.
Yes.
Let's upgrade your building blocks.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll mind if I use the big ones.
Use the big ones. They'll show up on camera better.
That's fair. That's fair. I think he would appreciate that. So.
Wait, we have bigger cards?
The jumbos.
Oh,
But
nice.
not the jumbos. We should bring those in.
We only have a few, don't we? Oh, no, we
We
do
have
have
2
a
full
We
decks.
have full, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at these. These are going to build. This is going to build a real sick house of cards.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually, like, would it be better or worse for actually building the house of cards?
I'm not sure. Like the relative weight might be a factor. You're right.
Suffix says, I do not mind, because Suffix can only communicate in all caps.
Hey, Serge.
Brah.
I know it's not actually your job, but is breakfast here?
It is in the process of being set up.
Fantastic. I don't know how Dawnguard works.
Breakfast is at 7:30 every morning.
Perfect.
Yep. Basically, it's set up to be 30 minutes before shift change.
That makes sense.
Yep. So that you can get here a little bit early and then eat and then work.
Thank you.
And that feedback actually came from Jer, because I was just like, I'll put it at 8, 12, and 6.
Once you get 2 pairs, you got to put a card across the top.
Oh, that is the rule?
No, but so that is the recommendation from the chat.
Because you're going to get, that's
There
going
we
to add
go.
some stability.
Looking real stable.
Nice.
Why would you do that, James? Come on,
I was
man.
curious how sturdy the floor is.
Yeah.
Did you stomp and try and collapse his house of cards?
He did stomp, but I don't think he was trying to do anything.
I didn't try to collapse his house of cards. God, I don't like that gif.
Of the hand going back up?
Yeah, of it going back up repeatedly.
Why is it so pink?
Because the lights are
Well, the
purple.
light. Yeah, the purple light's behind.
Yeah.
Look, he's just a sweet boy. We just want to put his hand back. He's a sweet dark god. An eldritch abomination. Thank you, Tyson Hess, for creating that monstrosity, and thank you, Lord Hosk, for surprising me with that.
We still don't have your House of Cards music. You're doing good. You're doing good even without your soundtrack.
We'll get there. We'll find the music. I do like it.
How wide are you going?
So the wider you go, the taller you can go.
I mean, I feel like. Ooh. Here comes the
technically,
center
you don't
support.
have to make it like a pyramid. Like, you can go straight up, I think.
Really?
Can I get someone who wants to drive while I eat? Because I was given a thumbs up.
That food is here already?
That it's good to go.
Wait.
I got you. I got
Pass
you.
me some
I
cards.
appreciate it a lot, Serge. And engineering, can you move in?
Just think of it like Jenga with really thin Jenga things.
Yeah.
There we go.
Don't forget your phone.
Yeah, that's the thing. Am I good? Cool. Thank you.
Are we going to go three-dimensional?
I could. That might even add more stability, but
I don't know.
James is trying to subvert the whole triangle meta.
Oh, slippy.
these are very
Hello, friends. Welcome to
These
Dawn
are so
Guard.
slippery.
Yeah.
Just rub them on the ground like the black lotuses of our youth.
That'll rough them up.
I feel like there's some like scientific robot way of doing this.
Oh wow! I thought you were going for a square there, James.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Hang on. It says how many can you get up onto a certain level. So it just
Oh!
I built one level, but I can just keep piling cards on top of this.
That's cheating.
That's pretty stable now, though.
It's less cheating than using tape.
Just stacking a bunch of cards.
So, Beej,
Yes.
now that you're channeling the Nichijou music,
Yeah.
are you feeling more powerful than ever before?
Well, I'm definitely feeling more in tune with the whole method.
Yeah, I guess you could like bend cards and stuff to make it more stable, but I don't think we want to mess with that.
That's
What?
the best I've ever done in my life.
What is this technique, James? Why the one inside?
Don't worry about it.
James is trying to innovate in the.
Oh wow, he is really rubbing it on the ground here.
I don't think that's actually going to do anything.
In the House of Cards, the House of Cards meta, James is going to blow it wide open.
So you have to be able to hold two cards in each hand at a perfect 90-degree angle so they meet and form a square.
And they just basically fuse together.
There you go. Mangled Pixels shared a reference photo. Just build it like that.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
This is great music to build House of Cards to. If you've never seen this bit, it is on YouTube. If you search for the word Nichijou, Nichijou, House of Cards or card building or something like that, you will find it, and it's brilliant.
James and Beej are building a card kingdom. Speaking of card kingdom, get those donations in at $5.55 or multiples thereof in the next 42 minutes for your chance to win one of 5 custom tokens from the fine folks over at Card Kingdom, along with apparently a alert button, and we'll figure out the doubloon as well.
I briefly thought you were going to do an ad for this stream is brought to you by...
It is not.
There's on the page for this on the prizes page on the Desert Bus website, you can see some great example tokens as well.
I mean, that one stood for a while.
I just realized I haven't taken off my shoes. Typically, the first thing I do when I get here is I switch to my slippers.
Good. You gonna look at the bottom card?
Wait.
It's
I was like, am I allowed to look at the bottom card?
Well, Paul's card. If you're the dealer, Paul's card is supposed to be visible.
Yeah, everyone's supposed to see the bottom card.
Yeah, it's only the dealer that's hidden.
Yeah, but this is not real blackjack. So
Go for it. Hit me.
Ooh, presenting an 8.
I mean, no matter. Okay, you're either
yeah.
you're either
Hit
at
me.
18 or 19.
hit you.
Nope. I think I'm good.
Well,
I'm out.
flip it, maybe it's
Yeah,
an
I'm out.
ace.
It's not.
No.
Well, because it was like 16. You can't.
Paul
Really,
hitting on 16, eh?
you can't really hit on it. You can't really stay on a 16.
Well, yeah. Well, against the 3, maybe.
Yeah, I guess
Because you're hoping James goes face card, and he busts.
All right.
Chucks are technically slippers. Yes.
You got a 4. I got a 7.
All right.
Double down. I'm assuming you also have a 7.
Split.
You can't split in this improvised version.
All right. Go for it.
He's
Hit me.
not even using a full deck.
I will stick.
Okay, so I've got no. You don't need to flip it yet.
Okay. All right.
So I've got 13, and you're showing 9. So hit me. Dang, I flipped a 9. Bust. What do you have?
Bam!
Oh, the ace.
Wow.
The ace.
Get the.
So I don't know if I ever told this before, but when I turned 18, I had like a legitimate gambling problem.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, in Alberta, you could go to the casinos at 18,
That's right.
and
Like
so
blackjack or?
too much blackjack, like blackjack all the time. But the issue was, I wasn't losing money, so I didn't think it was a problem at the time. But I was going to the casino constantly, and one of the clues I had was my buddy. I don't want to out my buddy, so I'm not gonna name him. But we're at the casino, and he's like, "You see that guy?" And he points to James, and he's like, "That guy has a gambling problem." And I was like, "How do you know?" And he's like, "I see him here all the time."
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, it's actually funny because it's really kind of an old joke too, but good on your friend for doing that.
Yeah. Oh no, he said it completely sincerely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I was like, no, that's us.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
All right, I've made you a house of cards.
That's like 2 levels, right? Or
Yeah.
Possibly
so
3.
$2.
Good.